Okay, so before I start my teaching today, what I'm going to teach is to teach some first grader in the senior high school about some writing and basic writing and basic reading tips. Okay, so I'll start my teaching right now. So, hi class. So what we're going to do today is to learn how to write a good and organized paragraph, like some basic writing. And by knowing how to write a good and organized paragraph, this could be beneficial to your reading as well. Okay? So before I start my lecturing, I'm gonna ask you guys to do a little and simple task. So please now take out your textbook and turn to page 86 and 87. Okay? Okay, so what I want you guys to do is to read the two paragraphs on these two pages. And when you read to the second paragraph, I want you to take out 3 pens with different colors. So for example, red, blue, and black. Okay, I know it's white, so take out a black pen. Okay, so I want you guys to use the red pen to mark the sentence that you think it best indicates the main idea of this whole paragraph, okay? Red pen for the main idea. Okay, and I want you guys to use the blue pen for, search for 3 sentences that could strengthen the main idea of this paragraph. So for example, search for 3 sentences that you think are some examples that could support the main idea of this paragraph, okay? 3. And I want you to use the black pen to mark the sentence that could best sum up the whole paragraph. Okay, am I being clear? Okay, tell me, what did I just say? Red pen for? Yes, for the main idea. Blue pen? Yes, for the examples that best support the main idea. And black pen for the sentence that could sum up the whole paragraph. Okay? And I'll give you guys about 3 minutes to do this thorough reading. Okay, so start from now. Okay, so is everyone done? Have everyone done their task? Okay, good. And right now, I want you to check your answer to the person sitting right next to you. Okay, I'll give you about a minute to do this check-in, starting from now. Okay, is everyone done? Is everyone done? Okay. Now, I'm going to choose a couple of groups to tell their answer to us. Okay. So first group, what's the sentence that you mark with the red pen, which is the main idea of this paragraph? Okay, so you mark the first sentence in the second paragraph. Is that right? Great. Okay. And now the second group, what's the first sentence that you mark with the blue pen? Okay, so the sentence that follow after the first sentence that start with, typically they will take massive doses. Is that right? Okay, very well, well done. Now, next group was the second sentence that you mark with the blue pen. Okay, so meanwhile, your family members that start this sentence start with meanwhile their family members, right? Okay, very well. Next group was the last sentence that you mark with the blue pen. Okay, so many as terminally ill patients, is that right? Okay, very well, well done. Now the last group was the sentence that you marked with the black pen that could sum up the whole paragraph. So as a result, euthanasia is regarded as, is that right? Okay, very well, well done. Guys, please give them a big hand, alright? Okay, very well. So, the sentences that you guys just marked are the significant elements that could make up a good and organized paragraph. So, sentences that you just marked with the red pen are what we call a topic sentence. So, what the topic sentences do is to show the main idea of the whole paragraph, okay? The main idea. And the 3 sentences that you guys just marked with the blue pen are what we call the supporting sentences or the supporting ideas. So what the supporting sentences do is to support your main idea of this whole paragraph. So you may give out some examples, some descriptive examples, some results from the research, or some statistics as well. And we often give out about like 3 or 4 supporting sentences or more to make your whole paragraph more convincing and justifiable. And last but not least, the sentence you mark with the back pen are what we call the conclusion. So what the conclusion do is to sum up the whole paragraph. So if you conclude the main idea of the paragraph, the main ideas from the supporting sentences, okay? And we often make our conclusion short and sweet, because we just want to make a brief summary of the whole paragraph. Okay, am I being clear? Okay, and I forgot to mention. So the topic sentence, like what you guys should see, would often be the first sentence of the whole paragraph. So unlike the Chinese writing, which we often put our main idea at the end of the paragraph, in English essay, English writing, we put it in the first sentence of our paragraph. Okay? Am I being clear? Okay, Jessica. So, Jessica, what does the topic sentence do? Yes, very well. To show the main idea of the whole paragraph. Now, Jason. So what does the supporting sentence do? Okay, it supports the main idea of the whole paragraph. Am I being right? Okay, and we just give out like one supporting sentence? No, we give out 3 or 4 or more supporting sentences to make ourselves more convincing, right? Okay, now, okay, Amy. So what does the conclusion do? Okay, it sums up the whole paragraph, right? Do we make our conclusion long and bitter or long and salty? No, right? No, we made it short and sweet to make a brief summary of the whole paragraph. Okay, so this is the basic structure of an organized paragraph. And the reason why I say by knowing how to write a good paragraph, this could be beneficial to your reading comprehension. It's because when you're running out of time when you do your reading comprehension, you could just jump to read the paragraph and search for the topic sentence first, so you can know the main idea of the main concept of the whole paragraph. Then you jump to the conclusion to find the conclusion of the whole paragraph, so you know the brief summary of this whole paragraph. And afterward, if you have more time, you could jump to supporting sentences to have some more details. Okay? Am I being clear? Okay, very well. So I think it's almost the time for our break. So what I want you guys to do after class today is to write a good and organized paragraph with this structure, topic sentence, followed by 3 or 4 supporting sentences. So find 3 or 4 examples. And then in the end, you need to have a short and sweet conclusion. So the topic of your paragraph could need to be related to some medical issue, just like what you just read. Like this paragraph is about euthanasia, right? So, for example, you could search for some medical issues that have been brought up recently. For example, taking the vaccine for COVID-19 or Taiwanese medical insurance issue. Okay. So, Alan, what do you need to do for your assignment? Yes, write an organized paragraph with this structure. Okay. And the topic needs to be related to? Yes, medical issue. Good job. So I want you guys to hand in your assignment next week. Today is Wednesday. Next week, Wednesday, okay? So I think it's about time and we could call it a day. Thank you.